Hello, class. So today we're going to be talking about my, let's just say 2 week research regarding blood. And this is probably like my first ever talking, educating video that I'll be giving it to you. I do plan on making more. So without further ado, let's just get started on carbon monoxide, cyanide poisoning, and hemoglobin within those, and how does the body respond to those poisonous gases. So, basically, hemoglobin is the principal determinant of the color of blood, which is hemochrome. Each molecule has four heme groups, and their interaction with various molecules alters the exact color. Okay, you know what? This is a bit complicating, so let's just get started. Blood in the carbon monoxide poisoning is bright red. Let's just say somebody inhales carbon monoxide poisoning from a what? From a left out electricity from like a left out electricity switch carbon monoxide could produce there. And to give you a perspective, carbon monoxide does not have odor, does not like does not have like color, does not have smell. You can't tell if you're intaking carbon monoxide. Let's just say if a human body consumes this poisonous gas, then to determine if you're already poisoned by carbon monoxide poisoning, your blood would be bright red because carbon monoxide poisoning causes the formation of carboxyhemoglobin. Okay, hemoglobin plus carbon monoxide will give you carboxyhemoglobin, which appears to be a brighter red of blood. And for smokers as well, intaking carbon monoxide also comes from smoking cigarettes, cigars, which contains like they also give out carboxyhemoglobins than a non-smoker, which is obvious. Remember that non-smokers. Okay, basically now there is a scale in which your body can like handle the amount of carboxyhemoglobins. For non-smokers, they have about an average carboxyhemoglobin intake under 3%. Now, for smokers, they have about 10% carboxyhemoglobins in their body. And the threshold of carboxyhemoglobin tolerance is 15%, which smokers are tend to be so like 5% closer. They're 5% like close to getting poisoned. Now, other than that, you should basically take care of yourself. Don't get into addictive smoking because your body would get poisoned. And yes. Now, furthermore, in cyanide poisoning, the body cannot use oxygen. That's a huge problem. So the venous blood remains oxygenated, increasing the redness. Now, basically, there's two types of blood: oxygenated and deoxygenated. Basically that's blood with oxygen and not oxygen. Not deoxygenated blood are darker in color, but in cyanide poisoning, the body cannot use oxygen, so the blood remains oxygenated, remains still unused, which increases the redness. And this is because cyanide causes asphyxiation to cells. Now, asphyxiation basically means the inability of cells to take up for use. Hold up. Which is the inability of cells to take up or use oxygen from the body. So, in cyanide poisoning, cells cannot physically use oxygen. That's just a huge problem, which is why it remains oxygenated. The blood remains oxygenated. This is due to because it interferes with the ability of cells to take or use oxygen in anaerobic respiration. So, yeah. Diagnosis is really difficult, and there are symptoms of inhaling hydrogen cyanide are what? Are comas, are seizures, apnea, which is um, really unfortunate, cessation of breathing, and cardiac arrest. Really concerning. With, oh, with death following in a matter of seconds. Please take care of yourself, guys. The cause of cyanide comes from three main situations. One is burning vinyls, polyurethane, and other polymer products. Polymer as in plastic. So don't be burning plastic. It's dangerous and it's not sustainable at all. They can be also found in smoking, tobacco smoking to be precise, and surprisingly, cassava. Cassava. Yeah. The yucca, tapioca, manioc, and bamboo shoots. I don't think this would poison you because you're consuming it and your stomach acid has been already trained enough to destroy what any harmful chemicals that will like enter into your bloodstream, but only by inhaling is probably the most lethal part of it. So yes, this is a rundown of carbon monoxide poisoning and cyanide gas poisoning. Thank you so much, guys. And by the way, this isn't a microphone, this is a remote. Yes, this is a remote. Okay, bye.